So then guys, I finally got my hands on Banshee, the complete collection, all the seasons with HBO and stuff. I'm very excited to finally have this in my grasp because it's just such a good fucking series. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. I would put it in line with something like, you know, Breaking Bad. Genuinely, I'm not kidding when I say that. It's just one of the best shows I've seen in quite a while. It's got a lot of relatability in certain ways. I think it's very beautiful in that sense. When you pull out the sleeves, there is 4 Blu-ray boxes that you get. So you get the final season. This is the complete 3rd season. Complete 2nd season, which I'm literally about to finish now. It was the very first season which I watched, and I like the artwork on the inside and all these discs and stuff. It looks really nice. I may potentially get Banshee Origins at some point. Genuinely such a wicked fucking series. I'm gonna go as far to say this might be my favourite series of all time, maybe. I'll give you the little synopsis there. It's English 5.1 and all that bullshit. So then guys, Banshee. So I thought I would make a little bit more of a extended part at the end of this video because I kind of just unboxed it and I didn't really talk about this series at all and why I went out of my way to spend £40 or £38 or whatever it was on this. It's beyond worth it. I think that the reason this series is so good is because it has a lot of realism in the sense of emotion, and when you progressively start to understand this character, Lucas Hood, you will understand why he's such a likable character. Now, going pretty much throughout the 1st and 2nd season, a lot of it has to do with, like, you know, emotion, a love story, and everything in between. It's a hell load of action, a hell load of everything really, and right up until season 3 where I've watched right now, the series really does kind of correlate with me in a way that I didn't think would. And how does it correlate with me? You know, it's quite unrealistic in the sense that these guys have got guns and they're just waltzing in and dodging bullets and stuff essentially, but I think it correlates with me because it's about pretty much a guy who very much gets lost, and in the current situation kind of has correlations with like a toxic relationship, a relationship that maybe he wants to try and get back but can't, or it's mainly kind of like the realization that actually it will never work out. And I think I like that because each individual character is so well developed and so well built that the world of Banshee to me really is something else. I highly recommend watching it. I'm trying to explain it in a way that doesn't ruin it, of course, so if it doesn't sound like it makes sense, it's because I'm really trying not to ruin the plot whatsoever. If you're going for a hard time, or maybe are going for a good time, this is probably one of those series that will either leave you with quite a bit of heartbreak, or will leave you feeling satisfied in a way where you're like, you know what, I've got a lot of correlation with this series. It's one of those things, if it makes you feel upset, if it draws you in the way that this series has for me, it's done its job, it really has. A lot of people are trying to say it's poor writing at a certain point in season 3. I totally disagree with anybody that thinks season 3 is poor writing. The reason that particular scene made you want to stop watching it is because they did their job, they did their purpose. They made you want to stop watching it because that particular scene really fucking upset you. That's the idea of it. After that scene, it's kind of hard to watch, and it's kind of heartbreaking too, depending on how you look at it. And like I say, I'm not spoiling anything here, I'm just trying to let you guys know that this series is really worth fucking watching because the first 2 seasons were unbelievable. You guys really need to pick this up. It's such a good series. I'm probably going to do a little overview of the box, probably do some videos while I'm talking so you don't just see me talking, and maybe even put up a few clips, I don't know. I may not actually because, I mean, you don't really want to ruin the story. I'd recommend going out and watching it. I only got through the first 2 seasons and I brought this box set, so that's all you need to know. The first 2 seasons made me buy this box set, and yeah, it's worth it. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys soon, and peace.